Hello, I am Danielle Mercurio, your favorite intuitive astrologist, here with your July forecast. And before we get into it, I just have to take a moment to acknowledge myself. It has been 1 year since I started these astrology videos. I started in July of 2014. I did one monthly. It was about 6 minutes, and I just started riffing about what's going on in astrology and just wanted to see if anybody would like it, if anybody would resonate. And you did. You did like it, and you let me know. And because of that, you have given me such a beautiful gift that I am so incredibly grateful, so grateful for. Whether this is your first time watching me or you have been watching since July of 2014, I adore you, and I am so incredibly blessed by your presence. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me this gift. Thank you for allowing me to expand what it is that I do. I knew that I was ready to take my coaching somewhere more. And I knew that astrology could be more than just a hobby for me. And you made it possible. You made me see how I could merge those worlds together and create something so expansive and so gorgeous that I'm in awe. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, now back to you. July. The big event is the full moon in Capricorn. It is huge, like humongous big. It's happening on July 1st at 10:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as I typically say, I usually have about a 48-hour window to work with this full moon energy. Now, this is the full moon in Capricorn. It has been 6 months since we had the new moon in Capricorn, when we were thinking about the new year, what our intentions were, what we wanted for 2015. We were exploring this idea of the year of abundance. And in order for that abundance to take shape, in order for the manifestations to really start to come into fruition, we had to do these last 6 months. We had to release. We had to let go. We had to fall in love with ourselves. We had to journey up this mountain. And I was taking you there month by month, week by week, moon by moon, so that we could get to this phase, so that we could get to the moon at its most ripest peak self, at the very top of this mountain as we hit the exact middle point of this year, so that you can look back behind you, look down, and see how far you have risen, seeing how much you have climbed, what you overcame, what you let go of because it was too heavy to take with you. And that's what this full moon is all about. This full moon is all about what you can bring forth into the world, how you can start to actually feel and take in more love, more money, a healthier lifestyle. Those are the themes of this moon. But what really is happening, what's happening behind the scenes, is this acknowledgement of where you have been, how you got to this point. Looking up at the top of the world and seeing behind you everything you did. And looking ahead at all that's to come. And seeing how much easier it's going to be. How much lighter. It's a lot smoother going down than it is going up. And so for your full moon ritual, it's a good one. I want you to look back on the last 6 months. I want you to look back and feel the person that you were at the start of this year. All of the hopes, the aspirations, everything that you were so excited to cultivate, so ready to let go of. What you knew was dark and that would block the path. And you kept going anyway. You kept surrendering. You kept letting go. You kept showing a willingness to just show up. To let your ego step to the side. To let your mission be stronger than those cravings. all of those moments. Think back. Reflect. And then who are you today? Who is the person in comparison to 6 months ago today? How have you changed? How do things look different in your life? Are there new people? New circumstances? Opportunities on the horizon? What is going on in your world in relation to how you thought it was going to be? What milestones did you reach? Or you're almost there? And what moments didn't work out the way you thought they were going to and got left behind? Acknowledge all of it. All of it. And then we're going to make a fun little diagram. You're going to take a piece of paper, and a big one if you can. Clearly, I understand sometimes you can't get a big piece of paper. Get a piece of paper that will work for you. And you're going to draw a triangle. And so the triangle, kind of like pretending that we're on this mountain, this earthy Capricorn mountain. You're like the goat on top of it. Capricorn is the goat. And so you're going to make this kind of big triangle on your piece of paper. I don't know why I feel the need to draw a picture of it, even though you guys know what a triangle looks like. But literally, this is what it's going to look like. And so what I want you to do is I want you to kind of visualize yourself climbing up the mountain, what you've been doing the last 6 months, and start to kind of just list out everything that you had to drop as you climbed up, everything that was too heavy to carry up with you. What were those moments? Who were those people? What were those situations? Whether they were ones that you intended to let go of or were taken away on your behalf, list them all out. And then list out who you are today in the middle, right at the peak, right under the pink, all in through here. Who are you right now? As you do your mid-year check-in, who is this person? And list out the qualities of you, and list out those aspirations, those things you completed, why you're proud. You may have to go on the back of the page, and that's fine. Write it all out. Who are you today? And then, looking down the mountain, peering over, seeing how much easier things are going to be, seeing the momentum that you gained by moving up this mountain, leaving behind what didn't serve you, and thinking about how you're going to start to go down. Now things are going to start to take action, move quickly. What are the things that you see building really fast, kind of snowballing and moving forward? And in particularly in the areas of love, money, and health. Those are your big three to focus on. So what are you ready to really shoot forward, shoot ahead? You have done the work. You studied. You let go. You surrendered. You released. You did all of this. You willingly did so. And now it can be easy. So what do you want to glide into? What do you want to free fall? Knowing that you still have this firm foundation, this earth below you to carry you. So you've created this beautiful duality of existing here on this earth, yet while also realizing the vastness of the universe, the openness, the abundance from the heavens above. So existing in this duality of heaven and earth, how will you move ahead? And you already know, you already see it. The path is laid out for you. The opportunities are there. And now you just move. And then when you finish, I want you to do another final assessment of you. Another moment of gratitude for who you are, what you've done, how you've made it through this first half of the year. And then we surrender. We surrender. We let go yet again. We release. And we burn. So I want you to burn those intentions. Release everything that you wrote down. And realize that all you have to do now is show up. You don't have to perfect the process. You don't have to control it. You just have to keep going, and you have to trust. That is your only assignment. That is your mission. This second half of the year, you show up. You trust. You believe in something greater than you. You believe in something that is so aligned with your truth, you can't help but be in it and be excited and not question and not try to sabotage and not try to play the victim, but to just keep going and knowing that as you move through, knowing that as you take action, the guidance that you need will come forth, will come through, will move through you. That is how the second half of this year is going to go. That is how things are going to change. And that is how 2015 truly becomes the year of abundance. And it all happens with this full moon, this full bright beaming moon in Capricorn. July 1st, 10:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was the main thing I really wanted to talk about with this video. The first 2 weeks of the month are pretty light because we're working with this energy, this momentum, this kind of break of being up on the hill, taking it all in, and then kind of making your way down, making your way through, gliding. Okay, so it's kind of an easier energy. Mars is hanging out in Capricorn Mars is hanging out in Cancer, as is Mercury. So you want to watch out with the Mercury Cancer thing that's happening. That's starting on July 8th. You want to watch out for getting too in your head. And when you notice that you're starting to get too scattered, the mental chaos starts to arise, take it back down to your heart. Be like, how are these thoughts serving my best interest? How are these thoughts aligned with love? How are these thoughts aligned with what I am manifesting, with my ability to receive? And just keep bringing it back down as you go down the mountain. Thoughts are up here, you're going down. You're moving through your mountain, okay? Mars in Cancer is great because it's just going to hold you steady to everything that you're working for. We're going to be, sensing a lot of steadiness the next couple of weeks, and that's great. That's what we want. Don't feel like if nothing's happening, that means that nothing is working. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. You need to just kind of keep things steady right now and paced out, because what's going to happen is towards the end of July into August, September, things are going to freaking explode, okay? Like I've been saying, summer is the month of the reveal, and then fall, things are going to elevate and surge. So right now you need to be low-key, go have fun. It's summer. Play, explore. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Leo is still hanging out in Venus, which is really fun. Go be in love. Go enjoy life. Be in your passions. Okay? Let yourself off the hook. No pressure. And and this one, please, I want you to keep me really in the loop on this one. I have the Astrology Club on Facebook. It's called the Cosmic Astrology Club. I'll put the link in the comments below. Join the club. I really want people to post what is happening for them during this full moon. It's such a big, monumentous event in our year, and I want people to acknowledge where they've been and where they're going and who they are now, and to have pride and gratitude during this time, because it's going to set the tone for what's to come. So come on in, join the club. It's lots of fun. You get lots of fun, juicy insight from me. There's lots of cool people in there too. So come in there, post, play. I'm also offering a full moon guided meditations via the phone. You get a private half hour with me, and we can go through your full moon meditation together, and just really make sure that you're getting clear on what it is that you are manifesting and letting go of and surrendering to and bringing back into your world. And I'm also pulling a card for everyone too. It's the energy oracle cards. There's been a lot of energy, right? The last bits of June, how exciting. With everything that's happening in the news. Venus, Jupiter, they have been playing in such a fun way. Uranus has been totally just up and free and out there. It's been good stuff. So I thought we got to use the energy cards. So during this full moon, during this time of checking in of who we were the first half of this year, who we are now, and who we are destined to be, what do we need to know? Appreciation, gratitude. And I really like this picture because a lot of what I've talked about throughout the years, this idea of planting the seeds, right? Planting what it is that you want, cultivating something more, and being open to what it may look like. So the flower has bloomed, it has blossomed. And so having that sense of gratitude and being okay with how things turn out and trusting that they are going to be beautiful and magical and just radiant, right? And so have appreciation for where you've been, appreciation for where you are right now, and appreciation for where you're going. It's that simple. They made it so easy on us. Okay, so full moon, keep me posted on how it's going for the next couple days. I want to hear all about it. And, feel free to connect with me to do the full moon meditation. If you're looking for more information on your own astrology chart, we can do a session together. All the info is below. So reach out to me. I am so proud of you. I am so grateful for you. I have such appreciation for you and for you allowing me to do this. So I adore you. Keep rocking with the cosmos and keep showing up. I'll see you mid-month.